right. Next up is the NFL playoffs. So there's a lot of good games this weekend, 6 games total. I want your guys' thoughts is which is the game to watch this weekend? What is your game to watch? Let's start with Jay Had. Jay, who you got to watch this weekend?
I think out of the 6. I think I'm going to watch Bucks versus Washington. I want to see if Brady shows up. I want to see if it's playoff Brady, if he's ready to play. And I also want to see if Washington can actually pull off the upset. That's what I really want to know.
Okay.
Especially since they beat us twice.
Okay. What about you, Big Joe?
Bro, there's 2 or 3 games that I'm absolutely in love with. I think the game for me to watch, it's going to be Steelers and Browns. Steelers and Browns, just to see, Steelers go 11-0 to start the season, and then they just shit the bed the rest of the way. And it's like, what are you guys doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? Where did all the miscommunication come from? Why are you guys not able to put wins together anymore? So I think that's going to be my game to watch. Don't sleep on the Colts and Bills. That's just my suggestion.
Okay.
What about you, homie?
For me, again, like you said, there's a lot of good games to pick from, and as we all know, playoff games are normally the best games to watch because every team tries to bring their A game on the day for the playoffs, especially. But I'm gonna have to side with Jay Head on this one. I'm really, really interested to see that Bucks against the football team game. Again, I want to see if Brady shows up, if it's going to be playoff Brady, if it's going to be the same Brady we used to see out of, the Patriot when he was with the Patriots, or if we're going to see just a flop and see if Washington can actually pull off an actual win, against the Bucks. So right. I think we talked about this earlier, and Joe, you had mentioned that Washington really doesn't have an offense.
They don't have a quarterback.
They don't have a quarterback at all.
I mean, they got Alex Smith, and then they had Dwayne Haskins and Ron Rivera cut him.
Yeah.
He said, they got him on in photos at a strip club with no mask on, taking pictures with strippers. And
I mean, hey, he made it easy for him.
Yeah.
I mean, that's nothing to play with, bro. Like, especially you got a whole team that you got to make sure that you're taking care of the whole team. You can't do that, bro. Like,
bro, look at the difference between him and Alex Smith. Alex Smith went through 17 leg surgeries, fought for his life, fought to walk again, fought for his career, fought to get back on the football field. They said he might not walk again.
Yeah.
The infection in his leg got so bad, they were thinking about maybe he might lose a leg.
Right.
Yeah.
You got a head coach fighting cancer, going through chemo, trying to do everything he can to be with a team. And then you got some young punk taking none of it seriously and taking everything for granted.
Not only that, I mean that puts Coach Rivera at risk big time. I mean, he's going through chemo right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Why would you want to do that? I don't get it. But hey, you did what you did. You got what you got.
Yeah. And what happened to him, bro? He gone.
Oh yeah, he gone. But yeah, that's my pick for this weekend to watch. That's the game to watch for me. Would be the football team against the Bucks. I'm very, very interested to see that game. Want to see what the results are going to be. Can't wait to watch it, actually, to be honest with you. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll definitely see how that shapes out.
Well, let's go through these one at a time. We'll make it kind of quick, and we'll just kind of give our Don's guesstimates, I guess you could say, on these. So first one, Colts versus Bills. I'll go first. Give me the Bills. Bills Mafia.
What about you, J Hat?
I'm gonna have to go with the Bills, man. The way Beasley has been playing, and the rest of them, they got a unit.
Really? Beasley?
Bro, he's
Got a
killing
unit,
it, dog.
bro. He's killing it.
Him and Stephon Diggs are tearing it up in Buffalo, dog.
I never would have thought, but they playing, they balling, bro. They're doing, they're doing
good.
They're doing more than our Cowboys. I can tell you that.
That boy good.
Yeah. Well, just to be the odd man out, I'm gonna go with the Colts on that one.
You going with old man Rivers?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take old man Rivers. I'm gonna say he's gonna pull off a miracle.
Rolling.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling with that River.
Okay. Okay. Next up, you got the Rams and the Seahawks. Let me go first. I got the Seahawks.
Yeah, to me, that's a no-brainer, bro. I'm Seahawks all the way. Seahawks.
Factoring in that they won't have the 12th man like they normally have in that stadium.
Do they still got Russell Wilson?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do they still got DK Metcalf?
Yeah. Yeah.
They gonna win.
They got Flash too. Yeah.
They gonna win.
I don't know. I'm a firm believer in defenses, and Aaron Donald is a beast. So I'm gonna go with the Rams. Believe it or not, I'm going.
I feel really good with my picks right now because he's gone against every one of my picks, so I know I'm right.
Okay, here we go.
Moving along. Washington football team versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah, I'm going Tampa Bay Buccaneers because of Tom Brady. It's going to be the Brady show.
Now they're on the road for that. They're playing in DC.
It's still going to be the Brady show. I feel it. I feel it in my bones that he's not gonna. He's not gonna. Him being away from New England, it's gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna show them I don't need Belichick to do this shit.
Belichick already shit the bed this year with Cam Newton as his quarterback, so he's not looking like prime Belichick.
Yeah, they still claim that the dynasty is due to Belichick, and it had nothing to do with Brady. They're still yelling that to the top of their lungs right now at this point.
That's erroneous. Who you got, dog? Who you got?
Who, man?
You got the no names or you got the Bucks?
Oh, man, this one's a hard one. I'm not gonna lie.
It's really not.
It is. It is.
It's really not.
It is because one, like you said, they're playing in Washington. Washington does have the better defense. I didn't say they had the better offense, but they do have the better defense. And I don't know, man. I just think that Washington might pull the miracle. I'm going to go with the no names.
Okay, you heard it here first. Julio the Don has the Bucks going home after the first round.
Wow.
The wild card round.
Yep.
Next up, we got the Titans and the Ravens. Damn, this is hard. This is a hard one to pick right here.
I'm going, bro.
You going with Derrick Henry and the Titans,
Derrick Henry, bro. I'm going. Yeah. Yep.
Woo. You know what? I think I'm right there with you, man. I don't believe in Lamar Jackson.
What?
I don't believe in Lamar.
Hey, I think Lamar is a great quarterback, but
he's not a great quarterback,
bro. Derrick Henry.
He doesn't have the arm. I mean, he's got a cannon, but he ain't got no accuracy. So,
bro, he went and boo-booed and then came back and won the game. Okay.
He Paul pierced himself out of the
He
game.
went, he went and took a boo boo and came back and won the game. That says something, bro.
He
Oh, man.
probably had doo-doo on his finger. That's why nobody wanted to tackle him.
Wow.
I guarantee you, if you went, hey, Coach Coach Bomar, I gotta go to the bathroom. He wouldn't let you go. Your ass was staying out there on that field. He said, Coach, I gotta go. I'll be right back. He came back, won the game.
I don't believe in him. You don't believe in him either. You got the Titans, so shut up.
Well, I, on the other hand, do have Action Jackson winning that game.
Titans are winning, baby. Woo!
Go.
So he got the Ravens.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Next up, we got the Burrs and the Saints. That's an easy one for me.
That's real easy.
I mean, if you're betting against Drew Brees on this, you're crazy. So I'm taking the Saints.
Saints all day.
Give me the big easy.
The big sleazy.
Let's get it.
And last but not least, we got the Steelers and the Brownies. The dog pound, I feel, is walking away with a victory in the playoffs this year.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
I mean, oh, okay. You must know something we don't because
Hey, I'm not going to reveal my sources, but sources tell me that the Browns are pretty much guaranteed a wild card victory this weekend.
What? I don't know if I feel the same as you do as far as the Steelers and the Browns go. I know that the Steelers started out hot to begin the year, and then they kind of just fell off the face of the earth towards the end of the season. But again, this is playoffs. So I'm taking the steel curtain, baby. The steel curtain is going to win that game. Believe it. They're not going to get knocked out in the first round of the wild card. That's for damn sure.
Baker Mayfield's about to make more commercials off of this one win.
He better hope he gets that win so he can get more commercials. That's for damn sure.
Even though I like his
swag
celebrations and his swag here lately, you know, I'm gonna have to go against him, bro. I think Big Ben and the boys are gonna show up and show out.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what I think. That's what I think, bro.
Now, just going off our predictions today, remember the Packers and the NFC, Chiefs and the AFC,
they have a bye week.
They have a bye week. Who do you think the early Super Bowl picks are going to be? Like, who do you think the Super Bowl matchup is going to feature?
Chiefs are going back for sure, I think.
In the AFC?
No, in the NFC. Yes, fool.
Yeah, I think the Chiefs are going back.
So you don't think any of the teams that are playing this weekend can beat the Chiefs?
The Bills, I think, have a shot. That's really it, dog. That's really
Bills.
Maybe the Titans, if they win and they get ahead and they start pounding the rock on the Chiefs and keep Mahomes off the field. But I think it's the Bills. The Bills are like the only team to really threaten the Chiefs, my opinion.
Yeah.
Okay. You feel the same way, Jay?
I do. I mean, I was never a Chiefs fan at all, and I'm still not. But they played my brother's team last year, and they showed me they can show out whenever they want to. It doesn't. All they have to do is pull the trigger, and
okay,
they've been like that this whole year. Like they've been solid. So, nah, man. Even the Bills, I don't think the Bills can touch them.
Really? Okay. Well, I mean, for me, damn, the Chiefs are good, but I can see I can see the Ravens in the AFC making it.
Can we put a banner up that says that? That's breaking news. The Chiefs are good. The Chiefs are good. And we're about to. This guy says the Ravens are going to the Super Bowl. Are you saying they're gonna make it for the AFC? Or are you saying maybe?
I think that they can. If I had to pick another team outside of the Chiefs that's going to make it for the AFC, it's going to be the Ravens. The Ravens can get past the Chiefs, in my opinion.
Okay. What about the NFC?
Oh, that one's a little bit more. That's a little more dicey. I mean, there's really no team in the NFC that I can see except for maybe the Seahawks that could get past Aaron Rodgers.
He didn't even want to say it.
He didn't even want to say that boy name. Aaron Rodgers is gonna beast, dog. There's no doubt in my mind.
He is a beast. I would love to see if the Bucks win against Washington, which you guys have already called it they will win.
Oh, that's a guarantee.
If the Bucks win, I would love to see Tom Brady against Aaron Rodgers. I would love to see that.
I think the only team that's got a shot in hell of beating Green Bay is maybe the Saints.
And
if the Saints catch fire, I can see the Saints going back, but you got to get past A-Rod, and I don't know, bro. They've got the best offense in the NFL, bro.
Oh yeah.
How you gonna get past Green Bay?
I don't know.
For me, it's
possible.
It's KC and Green Bay in the Super Bowl. That's my prediction.
That's what I'm thinking too.
So you're saying the two teams that have the bye are basically that's the Super Bowl right there.
The number ones are making it to the Super Bowl.
Bro, we're talking about Aaron freaking Rodgers.
I'm not taking anything away from Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is a great quarterback.
But you're taking something away from Patrick Mahomes because you said Action Jackson's going to win.
I said if there's a team that can get past the Chiefs, it will be the Ravens. That's what I said. Breaking
news. The Chiefs are good, but the Ravens can beat the Chiefs. You heard it here first, folks. Yep. That's the hot takes.
Oh, yeah. Shots fired.
That Don's definite right there, baby. We're coming back with the definite, baby. I love it.
We ain't going there.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So,
like I said,
last thing we're going to talk about, transitioning over, we're going to talk about some happy, sad news coming out of Dallas. Today, as a matter of fact. I mean, we got bad news last weekend, but we got some happy news today. Yep. And the sad news is, of course, the team you didn't hear us mention in these playoffs, the Dallas Cowboys, who lost to the Giants. That was basically a playoff game. You pissed the bed there. Mm-hmm. And then it was Philly versus Washington, and if Philly somehow managed to win that game, then whoever won the Dallas-New York game got to represent the NFC East. And turns out, the Cowboys didn't want it. So once they lost, I really didn't give no damns about the night game. And then they had already, Doug Peterson had already come out and said, we're resting everybody and their mom. And then on top of that, Jalen Hurts gets to play. And then they pulled Jalen Hurts and put in, what's his name? Nate Sudfeld? I don't know. Nate Sudfeld, whatever his name is. And, they lose to the football team. So the football team makes the playoffs. And the Giants are pissed off at Philly. And they're like, you pissed away the game, and that could have been us in the playoffs. And Philly's like, well, we don't know what we're doing as a franchise. We're we're tanking for whatever pick, and it was a cluster all the way around. But the Cowboys didn't make the playoffs. I'm glad we didn't make the playoffs. I was
We didn't deserve to make the playoffs.
no, I was thoroughly convinced that we needed to tank the season, and for whatever reason, we decided at the end of the year we wanted to start winning games.
Yeah, we're gonna play ball. We're gonna play ball now.
Dumb.
It's week 15, 16.
Dumb. You are really dumb.
You are so dumb.
For real. And now you got one of the worst Cowboys defenses in history, one of the worst defenses ever in history, led by Mike Nolan. And what happened to Mike Nolan, Jay? What happened to him?
He gone.
He gone.
He gone. He gone. And they hit Mike McCarthy on 105.3 The Fan. They have their interviews with him, and they hit him with the questions. What's up with Nolan? What are you going to do? Is he coming back? He would not commit. He's gone. He's gone. Him and Tom Sula are gone. I wouldn't be surprised if that whole defensive coaching staff was turned over top to bottom.
They should be.
Because
rightfully so.
That defensive coaching staff, a lot of those defensive players, you're about to see a lot of new faces on this Cowboys team next year. Mark my words. Jalen Smith, take your Oompa Loompa leg looking self. You know what I'm saying? With your can't cover nobody, down the field, can't run laterally looking self, doing a swipe for when we're down 20 points. You got to go. Who else got to go, man? Sean Lee got to go. He's got to go. He's got to retire. He's got to go.
Yeah. His time is up, bro. Like
Tyrone Crawford is thinking about retirement. You got to go.
What about Vander Esch?
Vander Esch, we're looking at, are we going to pick up his 5th-year option?
No.
I don't know. I say give him a shot.
No.
Cheeto, Jordan Lewis, Anthony Brown.
Bro, that defense needs to be worked all the way around.
Top
it needs to
bottom.
Be worked from the line to the linebacking core to the defensive backs. Everything needs to be cleaned up. We need to see new faces all the way around.
ASAP.
The only one that I would keep right now at this point is Diggs. That's just because he's been getting better every single week. And he's a rookie, so I expect him to get better as he's going.
Well, he's playing like he wants to be there.
Yeah, exactly. He's the only one that's playing like that. Again, like you said, Jalen Smith, I'm sorry. I used to be a big Jalen guy. I wanted to see him be great. I wanted that feel-good story that, I messed up my knee. We got it reconstructed, whatever I want. I wanted him to be good. And he's just let me down so much, so much. It's irritating to think about it. Again, just going back to what Joe said, can't take correct angles. You can't even do your own assignment that you're supposed to do. It. You know what? I'm finna stop because I'm gonna get real upset, and I ain't finna start yelling through my mic right now.
But not even. I mean, our whole defense does not know how to tackle at all.
No, they don't. They don't. It's not really so much about tackling. It's about doing your damn assignment. Doing what you're supposed to do, the fundamentals of football.
Right.
You cannot do that.
Right.
And as a Cowboy fan, it is hella frustrating, especially from a guy that loves defense, and I love defense. That's the one thing I love to watch every Sunday when I'm watching any football team. I love to watch the defense, and to see our defense struggle the way that they've been struggling, dude, it is frustrating as hell.
Jay, can we get that running across the bottom? Julio loves the D.
The
fence, that is.
defense. The
Fence.
Uh,
I think if you're looking on defense, these are the guys you need to bring back. Definitely Diggs,
Yep.
Tank, Randy
Yep.
Gregory, and Van Der Esch.
That's amazing.
That's 4 guys. You still got
That's
7. You still got 7 other guys that you got to fill in somewhere.
And that's a maybe because Van Der Esch he's another Sean Lee. He's injury prone. He's always getting hurt. So this
This just in, Julio loves the defense.
defense, yes, sir. And what's that kid's name? The one on the defensive line too.
Neville Gallimore,
that guy right there, man. That kid is a
the
beast.
Canadian bulldozer.
Oh yeah, he's a beast. He's a beast. So, yeah, man. I mean, only a handful of guys, maybe not even a handful of guys that I would bring back on that defense. Other than that, we need to definitely clean house from the coaching staff to the players, especially the ones that say that, we don't give 100% every game.
Stupid, just stupid. Bro.
I mean, I'm surprised he's still on the team, but
Bro, that's a different conversation altogether. Because again,
you are some kind of special to come out there and just be like, 100% on every play. What?
Like, you don't get paid to do that. But again, I digress. We definitely need a lot of work. And I'm praying that in the draft, we're going for defensive players. I know that we need help on the offensive line.
Yes, sir.
A lot of help on the offensive line, but my main focus, if I was Dallas, if I was a GM, I'd be looking at defense to beef up our defense next year.
Yeah, it needs to happen for
that
sure.
That starts with your defensive coach.
True.
Who are we bringing in for defensive coach?
That's a good question. Who would you bring in? Looking at who's available right now, who would you bring in as our defensive coordinator to help us reshape or mold our defense for next year?
I mean, who's available right now?
So what the hell was his name? He was the head coach of the Falcons. I can't remember his name for the life of me.
For the Falcons?
Yeah. He was the Falcons head coach. I'll look that up. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
When did the Falcons have a defense? I mean, why are you bringing him up? I'm just wondering.
I don't know what kind of contract Wade Phillips has, but I would love to bring Wade Phillips back as our defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Where's he at right now?
He's in Buffalo, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken.
I think no, he's out of the NFL right now.
He is out of the NFL right now?
Yes, he is.
Man, pick him up.
For real.
Call him up.
Jerry, if you're listening to this podcast, please call get Wade on the phone. Bring him back, please.
I wouldn't mind if they got rid of Mike Zimmer in Minnesota. I wouldn't mind Mike Zimmer here in Dallas. Damn it, I can't find the coach for the Falcons.
Yeah, here's what needs to happen, okay? Instead of Woody doing these accident chiropractic injury commercials and shit, bring him back, have him coach secondary. Have him be a secondary coach.
You talking about Darren Woodson?
Yes, sir.
Man.
Yes, sir.
That is a hell of a shout right there.
Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn was the guy I was thinking about.
But again, when has Atlanta ever had a defense? Just curious.
Atlanta had a good defense probably like
what, when Vic played?
Probably 4 or 5 years ago.
I mean, they were hardly ever on. Well, that was more than
Atlanta had a good defense until they just blew the game plan. Bro, they almost won the Super Bowl. They were up 28-3.
Yeah, I remember that.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember that.
So Atlanta wasn't just no scrub teams. They just didn't know how to keep a lead.
but they lost to us this
When?
year. This year,
That's not this guy though.
okay.
Oh, good.
Anyway.
Okay.
Since the Cowboys are nowhere near playoffs, or we're just basically ranting about next year.
Which we're gonna suck next year too.
Bro, Kellen Moore got a 3-year extension.
What?
He interviewed for the Boise State head coach job, and they were going to give it to him, and he turned it down to stay with the Cowboys. We offered him a 3-year extension.
Wow.
That says a lot about what the Cowboys think about Kellen Moore and his offense.
Here's a good one. What do you guys think of that's going to happen with Dak next year? Honestly.
Well, if his brother keeps talking shit on social media.
I knew somebody was going to bring that shit up. Boy, because I seen that too, and I was like, what the hell?
I was like, Tad. First of all, your name is Tad. Tad.
Shut your
Wow.
mouth.
Tad,
you're in timeout, Tad. Okay? Stay in timeout. Stop talking on your brother's behalf.
Yes.
Brother's
please.
a big boy. He's got big shoulders. He can take it. I promise you.
Yeah.
He can carry it. I promise you. He don't need your help. I think Dak's gonna get signed, man. I really do. We can't lollygag on that.
You honestly think they're going to close a deal with Dak?
Yeah, I do. I think it's gonna get done this offseason.
Okay. What about you, Jay?
I hope so, man. I mean, we need. Look, Dalton is not the answer.
Oh, he gone.
And
you
I'll
might as well add that. You might as well add that at the bottom, right next to Mike Nolan.
Yes,
he's
sir.
gone. He's not here next year. I can guarantee you that he will not be back next year.
So if he ain't, then you need to sign Dak. You need to sign Dak. You need to do something.
I think Dalton and Danucci are gone.
You need to do something about Ewok. Good old Ewok. You got to do something about that guy, bro. Like
Joe said, he got the COVID, man.
Oh man, that's not COVID, bro.
Hey, you can't say that, bro. Y'all gotta call it the Rona because y'all messing up the YouTube algorithm. They're gonna flag our thing.
The Rona.
Yeah.
The Rona. My bad. Cut that out. Cut that out in post.
I'm gonna have to leave it because I don't know how to do that. I'm gonna have to put beep.
He got the Rona.
Got that Rona.
That's what Joe kept going back to. That's what the running excuse was. You know, ever since he had the Rona.
It's not an excuse, bro. It's science, man. Why don't you understand that?
No.
I believe in science.
Goddamn shit. Not science, bro. It's called he gave up. He don't want to play. Send this man on his way.
He got his check. He's good.
Yeah.
Great.
Let him play with that little money that he got and call it good. And let's get somebody here that wants to run the ball, that wants to protect the ball. And let's get some wins, bro.
So you're saying you don't have any faith in Tony Pollard?
No, I do have faith in Tony Pollard, but I don't think he's gonna hold up. He can't be that blistering running back that we need. He can't be that. We need somebody like a beast mode. Beast mode ain't gonna come here to play for Dallas, but we need that kind of tenacity that's not afraid to hit the hole and is not gonna fall down after he hits the hole. He's gonna keep driving, go through that hole, and keep running. Like
Bro,
that.
last time Z hit a hole, they suspended him for a whole year, fool.
Joe, you ain't shit, bro.
What, man? He hit that hole, and next thing you know, suspended, bro. Z don't need to be hitting no holes, no time soon.
Yeah, he needs to sit his ass down and not even be on our team anymore.
I think honestly, bro, I think between the Rona and Dak being out, that hurt Zeke, man, because they didn't respect the pass. Teams didn't respect the pass
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Are you scared of Andy Dalton? I would be scared of the receivers we have, but you got to have a guy that's going to get it to him.
Yeah, you gotta have somebody throw the damn ball. You're right. You're right.
So when you know you're going to rely on Zeke, it's easy to shut it down.
They put DiNucci in there. He couldn't do it.
Garrett Gilbert, that's our backup. Garrett Gilbert.
I was about to say, how come? And this is just a question, but why didn't we ever give him the opportunity to show more?
They should have.
I agree wholeheartedly.
They should have.
You knew what you had with Andy Dalton. Why did you want him to come back after he got the Rona? You know what I'm saying? He got the Rona and they had to sit him, and then Garrett Gilbert comes in, he wins the game, he looks great, and then they're like, Andy Dalton's coming back and he's starting. This is Andy's team. Why? Why is this Andy's team? He's gone after this year. Garrett Gilbert could be a very serviceable backup. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah. This is Andy's team.
Yeah.
Why?
Don't know.
I'm just
don't know.
Y'all done pissed me off.